What a wild day. Welcome to Sewing Report Live. I'm Jen here with a midnight update on the JOANN sale auction. This has been kind of insane and things just wrapped up for the day a few minutes ago. I'm shooting this around midnight Friday into Saturday, and I've been trying to keep you all posted on my community tab, which is now called the posts tab here in the channel. And I didn't want to make a video earlier because I thought the information might get dated real quick if there was not a real conclusion to this whole thing. And we're going to break down the latest, but at this point, the auction is not over. So there has been no accepted bid. So there is no winning bidder to this auction. So I was able to monitor the auction. So here's the deal though. This was put on by the law firm that's handling the JOANN Bankruptcy, and they were not allowing you're not allowed to record it, broadcast it, live stream it, anything like that. So I wanted to respect those parameters, so I can't share any of the footage or audio with you, but plus quite honestly, it was like watching paint dry. This whole thing has been 15 hours. It was supposed to start at 9 a.m. Friday. It did not. And it's 15 hours later. And there's still no real clear, resolution to this whole thing. And I would say out of all 15 hours, there was maybe some action going on, like people talking for maybe 30 minutes. So the rest of the time, there was literally nothing going on. So the whole proceedings have been pretty boring. So it was supposed to start at 9 a.m. and it kept getting moved back. And it ended up actually starting at 4 p.m. So I'm going to go over kind of what happened. Also, disclaimer, this should be really obvious, but I'm not an attorney and this is not any sort of legal expertise. I'm just coming at it from, a normal layman, you know what I'm saying? All right, so it actually ended up starting at 4:05 p.m. And so there was a few terms that I've kind of learned recently. The stalking horse bidder, which was Gordon Brothers, a liquidation company. If there was no other bidder in this auction, they were going to acquire JOANN's. And Gordon Brothers is a liquidation company, meaning they don't have any plans to continue to operate JOANN's. They would just basically sell whatever they can. There's a lot of creditors that JOANN's owes money to. There's financial institutions. So the stalking horse bidder, stalking like STALK, horse bidder was Gordon Brothers. Then they got what's called a baseline bidder, which was a bit higher than the Gordon Brothers bid. And that one was an entity called JOANN Retail Partnership LLC. Now, this is a new entity that was formed kind of for the purposes of bidding at this sale. And it was a partnership between this other company called Great American and term lenders, which are financial institutions that, JOANN's owes money to, I believe. And Great American is also a liquidation company. So I know a lot of people have been wondering what's going to happen to the remaining 300 stores that are not already on the chopping block. And it does seem like if a liquidation company is the one to buy JOANN's, that's just being real, it's not looking great. So the only interested parties that were participating in this auction were liquidation companies. So Great American and the term lenders or the financial institutions from JOANN Retail Partnership LLC, they bid a bit higher than Gordon Brothers' initial bid. So that maybe took less than 20 minutes. They went on a break to discuss so they gave Gordon Brothers a chance to up their initial bid. Okay, so they wanted to give Gordon Brothers a chance to bid higher than that. So they took a break. Then about 2 hours later, they came back around 6:30, and Gordon Brothers, the original stalking horse bidder, they upped their initial bid with some additional cash, and then they changed some of the terms, I guess, to be more favorable, to be more appealing as a buyer. And then they went on another break. And after, like about 6:30, it was maybe like 6:45 when they, so they would kind of leave this electronic, waiting room or whatever. And then they would come back. But yeah, there was during the waiting periods, there was literally zip going on. So after, like maybe 6:45, they all left. And then nothing happened for, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10, for 5 hours. So 5 hours, there was nothing. So I was like, are they coming back? I don't know. So I kept this whole thing up, and I was getting ready for bed. I would come back and check, and there was nothing going on. So then I heard some voices, and I was like, wait, is this thing actually picking up? And it was after 11:30. So they came back after 11:30, and pretty much all they announced was that they discussed the Gordon Brothers new bid, like the amended bid, and they still felt like the baseline bid, which was that JOANN retail partnership, they still felt that one was better. But they wanted to give, so at this point, here's where we're at right now. They're giving Gordon Brothers another chance to come in with a better offer. And they put a lid on it, because I was like, are they going to come back at like 2 a.m., 4 a.m.? Who the hell knows? And I was like, I don't know if this is normal for auctions. I do know with the court stuff, it's very normal to reschedule things and to postpone. So court dates get moved around all the time. I don't know how normal this is for an auction, but this whole thing has been about 15 hours, and it's currently about midnight. By the way, this video, I'm not even probably going to watch it back. I'm just going to try to upload it. No editing. So just, forgive me in advance. It's really late. I've already gotten ready for bed, obviously. Put the bunny, she's in for the night. So they're going to pick up the auction. They adjourned for tonight. I know, around midnight. And they're going to pick it back up in the morning, so Saturday morning. So we'll see. I'm going to try to monitor it tomorrow. But guys, this took forever, and I'm not saying it was a waste of time, because obviously it has some value, but I've spent the whole day doing this and trying to monitor everything going on. And there was, I don't know, this has been very kind of strange. So that's the latest. Again, it seems like both of these interested parties are coming at it from a liquidation standpoint. Now, the 500 stores that they've announced are closing, those, I believe, are going to close regardless of whatever happens with this sale auction. So let's bring up the next dates and whatnot. So let me bring this up for you guys. So there have been a few changes. So there's going to be a sale hearing on Wednesday, February 26th, and then an omnibus hearing on March 6th. So, and the auction is being run and held at Kirkland Ellis LLP. That's the law firm that is helping JOANN's with everything. So that is the latest. This has been kind of wacky. I'm going to be real. It was like a conference room with a table with the Kirkland and Ellis, fabric draped. I mean, hey, it was fabric. That's I don't know. Maybe they got it at JOANN's. Who knows? And then there was some guy. I think he might have been the, courtroom I don't know what it was. A stenographer guy or whoever does the transcript or whatnot. And he was sitting there for a while, and then they, turned the camera off. The people were walking around with food. So I don't know. I'm sure this is how everyone at Kirkland and Ellis wanted to spend their Friday evening, but so they're done for the night. So we're going to come back in the morning. I'm going to have to set my alarm and stuff. So pretty What a wild day. But yeah, it's been 15 hours and we still really don't know what's going on. So they're going to give Gordon Brothers a chance to come back with another bid. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I know it's after midnight. I know this is like the worst time to upload a YouTube video too. So, you know, whatever. But if you enjoy the updates and you want to get more, subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell. Also, if you would like to support Sewing Report Live, you can do so. It's powered by the Etsy shop where I sell fabric and sewing supplies at sewingreport.etsy.com. I do free shipping on orders of $35 or more, and you can also get 10% off orders of $65 or more. So if you spend $65 in the Etsy shop, I have fabric, I've got all kinds of stuff. $65 or more, you'll get 10% off and you will get free shipping. So lots of cool stuff in the shop. This is a completely solo operation, but this does help me every time you place an order. So if you enjoy this type of coverage, you want to see the channel continue, sewingreport.etsy.com. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to upload this real quick. I know I look kind of rough. I did at least try to, I put on my kind of fancier Bobbi Brown face cream so I could at least try to look less scary. But it is, it is after midnight now. So, hey, it is what it is. But I will probably do another update after Saturday's hearing. I don't even know what to expect because this has been kind of all over the place. So anyways, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Also, I'm going to pin my community rules. If you are new here, we do have some guidelines for the comment section. Anyways, I'm Jen with Sewing Report Live. I will see you again probably within the next 24 hours.